India enacted a landmark Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code in 2016, which is an umbrella legislation for insolvency resolution of all entities in India, both corporate and individuals. After 2 tough years of the COVID slowdown, the process of recovering of non-performing assets through the code has been gathering steam. The latest data from India's central bank is a positive indicator. Take a look.
After 2 difficult years of the COVID-19 pandemic, the process of recovering non-performing assets through Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code had started again in India. Since the introduction of the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code in the country, there has been a significant increase in the debt recovery of banks. As per Reserve Bank of India's data, gross NPAs of banks decreased from $112 billion in March 2019 to $69 billion in March 2023. RBI data shows that the net NPAs of banks have dropped below 1% by 2023.
There is now much more fear for a company to default or delay in payment of debt. And especially with the clarity coming through with the Honorable Apex Court, clarifying on the personal guarantees being part and parcel of IBC process, has certainly added teeth to the entire process of recoveries.
The relationship between the borrower and the lending institutions has changed dramatically with the implementation of IBC. And this change is quite positive. If we look at the latest figures, bank loans totaling more than $12 billion have been recovered. Creditors have recovered $35 billion by June 2023. As per a recent report by CRISIL, recovery of $39 billion was seen in 808 IBC cases during the last 7 years. Percentage of recovery under the old DRT and SARFAESI Act is 5% to 20%. Recovery percentage of loans through IBC has been 40% and more. Although the IBC law was passed in 2016, it took time till 2020 to come into effect, and after that a lack of recovery was seen due to COVID-19 pandemic. But its influence is currently being felt on the ground after 2023. As India's economy is on the rise, it can be expected that in the coming days there will be a further increase in the number of cases resolved through IBC. Ajay Mishra's report for DD India.